You've tried therapy. You've looked into your childhood to see what's missing or what went wrong. Maybe you even journal about your triggers. All of those can be really powerful, but there's something missing. Most therapists don't know that a comprehensive 5-pronged approach is absolutely necessary to leave porn addiction behind. I'm going to show you in this video exactly what needs to be done. If you want to heal your brain and break free from explicit matter once and for all, then you're in the right place. I'm Dr. Trish Lee. I help men like you all day, every day to be able to leave the screen behind and get back to healthy, real life pleasure. On this channel, I'm going to show you the science-backed strategies so you can get the help that you need. Let's dive in. Therapists focus on healing your mind to be able to leave porn behind. But most therapists don't know that it's a hijacking of the dopamine system in the brain that's at the core of porn addiction. Now, don't get me wrong. I think therapy is really, really powerful, but it's only one piece of the formula. Most therapists are well-intended. They just don't understand the neurological dysregulation at the core. I actually work with therapists all the time to help them understand this piece. So I want you to know what's happening in your brain and what you can do to heal. Learning to think in a new way and talking about your feelings, that's important. But it's also important to couple therapy with brain-based strategies to rewire your brain and bring it back online. Understanding that porn addiction is not just a mind issue is imperative. There's a 5-pronged approach that you can use to heal from porn. It goes like this: neuro, bio, psycho, social, spiritual. So when your therapist works with your mind, that's the psychological aspect. Important indeed, but 4 pieces are missing. The first aspect, neurological dysregulation. We know from a lot of scientific studies that at the core of porn addiction is a dysregulated, dysfunctional brain pattern. What this means is the reward center has become desensitized from high levels of dopamine from porn. At the same time, the reward pathways that feed forward to the frontal lobe, they are no longer working optimally. So in this way, brain dysfunction is at the core of porn addiction. But the good news is you can use neuroplasticity to heal. Now, the mind aspect is the psychological part that therapists will work on, teaching you to think in new ways, exploring how trauma, perhaps unresolved, is still impacting you today, and helping you to feel your feelings. Important indeed. At the same time, you can use your body in new ways. I'm going to show you how. When you get into the real world and you experience pleasure there, you can rewire your brain back towards healthy pleasure in the world. At the same time, social. That's your relationships. So many people forget we don't exist in a bubble. Porn is about isolation and escapism. Where the problem is, the solution is also. So when you think about your social relationships and you improve intimacy, then you can really leave porn behind for good. Now, the 5th aspect is kind of hidden. It's the spiritual aspect. Any personal transformation journey is spiritual indeed. So it's about finding your purpose. It's about enjoying your hobbies, and it's about enjoying the people in your life. If you're in talk therapy and you really want to get the most out of it, make sure that you're training your brain simultaneously. A really advanced, high-tech way of doing so is working with me and my team, and you can learn about that at drtrishlee.com. But for right now, make sure you get outside for a walk after your therapy session. Science shows this is a way that you can integrate what you've learned and what you've contemplated in your therapy session. It will help. Porn addiction is a dopamine issue, not just a behavioral issue. It plays out in behaviors, but it starts in your brain. So you don't need more willpower. You need a rewiring plan. Zach Carter, he's the lead porn addiction recovery coach on my team. You might remember him from the podcast. Zach has recovered from his own porn addiction. And lately, that man has been training his brain with neurofeedback, and he's made a digital detox plan to balance screen time overall, listening to less podcasts and staying away from gaming and balancing how much he watches YouTube and goes on social media. He has been blown away at how his focus has improved and how much calmer he feels. Of course, he sees his progress on his neurofeedback trend screens too. So, what you can do is make your digital detox plan. Make your plan to dopamine stack in the real world. Zach told me that he's been hitting the gym even more and he feels great. So, right now, get your journal out and make your plan. Okay, so what will really work to help you rewire your brain from porn addiction? Of course, staying with your therapist is important so you can address the psychological issues, but it must be coupled with the other 4 aspects. It's imperative to train your brain. You can use neurofeedback at very high levels, or if you're interested in getting started with brain training in general, go to drtrishlee.com. At the bottom is a link that says Brain Training Headband. You can check it out there. Another thing you can do right now is draw 5 overlapping circles. Each of these circles represents the 5 prongs in the comprehensive approach. You can label it neuro, brain, bio, body, psycho, mind, social, relationships, and spiritual, purpose. You'll notice when you draw these circles, there's a star in the middle. That's the sweet spot. All 5 of them have to be contemplated and considered for you to be able to leave porn behind quickly. So in each of these circles, write down what you're doing to train your brain, to change your mind, to get your body going for real life pleasure, to enjoy your relationships, and to tap into your divinely inspired purpose. Speaking of rewiring your brain, go over to drtrishlee.com. The link is in the description so that you can download your free guide. It has 32 brain hacks that will help you reclaim your life by rewiring your brain. This way, you can enjoy real life pleasure again. Now, if you're really serious about rewiring your brain quickly and being able to see all the data showing you that your brain is improving, we can help you personally. The first step is to have a brain map. The QEEG brain map shows you exactly how your brain is performing and exactly what it needs to heal. Check it out. How has traditional therapy helped you? Put it in the comments. I would love to know, because it is one important part of the 5-prong strategy. Now, if you're feeling stuck, also write in the comments what else you can do in terms of the other 4 pieces. I would love to know. If you want to go deeper into figuring out how your brain is involved in screen addictions, then click the video that's appearing in the corner so you and I can keep working together so I can help you leave the screens behind and reclaim real life pleasure and happiness. Now, as always, remember, control your brain or it will control you.